Now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 69.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Dickerson. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Joey Votto now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding in. in Adam Duvall.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Odorizzi comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and
we'll have to leave it there as this is now in the box. Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Now at the plate, Brad Miller.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Miller.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Stepping into the box, Jake Bowers.
First baseman, Jake Bowers.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. At the plate, Matt Duffy.
Batting 8, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in, Jake Odorizzi. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Another 0-2 coming. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Ball 1.
Oh, that's it.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Scooter Gennett. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom. Bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
20, Steven Souza.
First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3.
Digging in for his second at bat, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes another 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
10.
Corey Dickerson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hamilton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Souza, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9.
Ready to
second
deliver.
baseman,
Here's the first pitch.
Jose
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bowers is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller.
Leading off
He'll
for the
try to
Rays.
get it going here to begin
Second
the
baseman,
fourth.
Brad Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jake Bowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Into the box, Matt
next
Duffy.
for Tampa Bay, shortstop. Matt
Here comes the first
Duffy.
pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Standing in, Jake Odorizzi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now. That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jake Odorizzi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is on the ground over to first. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The batter,
digging in once again, Steven Souza comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw.
He's safe.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short. Of a disaster all the way around. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Swinging a looper to left. Duffy ranging into the outfield makes the play. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
So stepping in, Adam Duvall. First time up, he went down looking. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Too high. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hey now.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peraza ranging into shallow right. 2 down. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Reds, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Tucker Barnhart will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And that misses 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Standing in, Scooter Gennett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball one.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ground ball right side. Miller with a great stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Brad Miller.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Now
digging in once again, Jake Bowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Peraza is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Odorizzi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Zach.
In there, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in once. Again, Anthony DeSclafani. 0 for 1 for him here in this.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Popped high in the air. Miller is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Peraza.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Number 21 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in and looking for more. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Peraza has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Votto onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Billy Hamilton.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked. Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. Miller with a great stop. The throw to first in time. At the plate, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Wilson Ramos.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now batting, Jake Bowers. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready now, Matt Duffy, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Peraza will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Dickerson on the move, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Baseman number 4.
Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. In there, strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Chopper foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, he got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Gloved by Miller. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the short. Stop Zach Cozart. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
0-2 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that. Digging in, Jake Odorizzi. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Schebler sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So digging in now, Steven Souza. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Standing in, Evan Longoria, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now. Michael Lorenzen. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Devin Mesoraco.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Souza is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will land foul. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos has got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.